Hello and welcome to Geekatplay Studio Tutorials. Let's look on this tutorial on our effects section. Mostly this apply when you work with another image, and many times what will happen, you maybe create one texture, apply effect over and effect over, so you can multiple applying effects, or you maybe want to work with the photos that you have it in your collection. So let's go right now. We go ahead, open image, and I will just use it, the image I have it, and right here in creative section I had multiple different type of the effects I may apply to the image I have it currently. Again, mostly what's happening with the effect type, and best explained if you look on a filter editor. You can see the filter editor, it's have one input node, and this is the input node. It's accept the image or background they currently loaded wherever it's there. If, as example, if we look on just filters, okay, let's go look on any filter, you'll notice in many cases it's just generating from the colors or from other things, so it doesn't actually take it at all any input. So in some cases that is different. One will accept the background or other image as an input. Okay, let's go ahead and see what filter you want to use. And you know what, let's see if I have it some older type news. Okay, maybe what we're using, let's go ahead in my filters, and right here example one filter that I created for the purpose of the tutorial exploration, how it will work. In our other tutorials we'll look how this filter was built step per step, but right now as example here I have the filter, it's apply effect, and inside the settings you will notice right here I have an area what type of the changing was allowed or providing control from time when I created filter. So if we go ahead inside the filter editor, you can see right here, okay, some of these ones effect, it's what I kind of allowed these controls to create it. So you can see we have it, our image was input and we processing this image, and we'll have it our effect included. In some cases it's nice to open to see how it's work, and again we'll look more on this what all of the effect does after, but just very fast example right here you can see different type of the direction of the scratches was applied to create this cross parent to our texture. So what you can modify when I apply to the filter, and if you don't have a standard or professional edition, it's you can modify just by using the sliders. You can go ahead and modify just slightly, increase decrease saturation of your image as well. If you want, you can just go ahead and let's set low variation. Okay, we'll just can cycle through possible variations to see which one maybe randomly which apply kind of nice to. Okay, again, a couple things to point that we say before, but its repetition is good. Remember size pixel. So if we're going here and we'll look on the image size that we're currently using, and it's 1024 if I'm right, width. So right here we can modify it. So if we said that our pixel size on 1024, okay, we cannot go higher than image. You can see how it's modified, and if we going lower, our filter effect will change significantly. It will be smaller, so in some cases it won't apply all effect properly as I wanted, so it's look more grainish and it's lose some of those stretching effect that I actually want to be on this image. So in that case you maybe don't achieve all this effect that the filter was applied. So let me go ahead and just go to the maximum on this point. Again, this is will work as well with all other filters. Be sure you have a nice correct size pixel versus to ratio of your image, so you will receive the best from the filters that was created for. Okay, let's go ahead right here. I actually want to decrease saturation a bit down. Okay, and maybe a little bit less sharpness. Okay, when we're done, we'll go ahead and save this image. and I want just save it as test2. And let's say, for example, you have it, you create your image and you save it. You can apply multiple filters to this. So as effect, let's go ahead, open. Okay, here's my test, and I, for example, want to go to maybe frames. Okay, and you can see how I'm start applying different type of the frames to, or additional different types of effect maybe to the picture that I just created. Okay, let me go ahead to the film frame, and again you notice if we can go ahead and reduce pixels, which is sometimes it maybe work very well, but in many cases you probably want to just give it right ratio right here, adjusting settings, and creating your own picture. Thank you for watching this tutorial from Geekatplay Studio. In our next series, we'll look on a filter editor. We'll go ahead and create all those filters from the tree bark, from the slide and nebula, and also effect that you just saw, the scratch effect. We'll go and see in live how we can create them as well. We're going inside the filter, and we'll go to look on all components, how they work, and how we can create very complex filters